Hello, everyone. Where'd the music go? So what is this? Yeah, I'm actually just now seeing this for the first time. What is this? Oh, I forgot my volume was on that. Is this like that? Fascinating. Is this something like I toggle or handle or huh? I will have to look more into that afterwards. Interesting. Yeah, I guess it's just like I don't know. I don't know. Now, you may not be able to gamble with the points, but there will be gambling for sure. Because we're going to be gambling with a lot of people's lives. Um, so I've also got some stuff done on the bottom of the stream, put together an overlay. Of course, there's like the big section where all the deaths are going to go. I have somewhere to help keep track of how many resets we're probably going to have, because I imagine the first 4 chapters we might see a couple of resets. The Devil Axe one is there to see how many like Devil Axe kills we accidentally get, like for Devil Axe backfires. And I put sacrifices because I imagine there's going to be some moments where I'm going to look at a unit and say, you are more valuable as 8 damage on this guy than keeping you alive for the next map. I'm not going to feed the Axe Bros to the devil. The devil might hunt them. So, yeah, I'm a little worried about how this is going to go, but I did beat Heart 5 a couple months ago for the first time, which means I'm totally qualified to do a whole run of Heart 5 without, like, resetting or anything. And I want to do this in, like, the truest sense of... Yeah, it was a really funny idea. I want to do this in, like, the realest and truest sense or spirit of, like, an Ironman. So if, like, Sheeta dies in Chapter 1, I'm not resetting. I am not resetting the game until Marth is dead. We're going to live with whatever happens. If Kane gets 2% crit in Chapter 2, then that's it. Kane's dead. We'll just play without him. So I want... Like, it is not over until Marth hits 0 HP. I am very excited for this. I am very excited for how terrifying this is going to be. I don't have any of the full content patch or anything. So, like, we don't get the prologue characters. So, sorry, Norn fans. Merciless is also such a perfect name for it. Is that also one of the only times we've had a like a difficulty name that wasn't a play on some kind of term like lunatic, maniac, maddening? Like, they're not calling you a funny name here. They're just saying this is merciless. So first things first, we gotta get some stuff going on. The EXP cap's at 75, it seems. What do you do with the EXP is the question. That's what I want to know. Like, what's the point of the 75 EXP? Does it do anything? Oh, here we go. Top fans and XP. What's the leaderboard? A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 get special badges in live chat. It resets every stream, so you can always try again. How do you get on the leaderboard? You'll need to collect experience points, or XP. Here's how to get them. Send live chat messages, or send super chats and super stickers. To learn more, turn them off, go to the help center. I really don't feel like trying to fudge with that right now, because I don't want to break something. Hi, second Jacob. Oh, is something... Yeah, I guess it's just like based on interaction. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know if it's like... I have no clue how it works. I'll probably look into some kind of way to like turn it off next stream because this is weird. I don't really understand what's going on with it, and I'm too afraid to click on something lest the stream break. Liking the video gives EXP? Huh. Maybe that's the push you need to get to the next level up. Turn off auto cursor. I hate auto cursor. Tutorials off. We'll turn up the map brightness just a little bit. And FE11 is the one game where I actually do like just a little bit of grid. I usually turn the grid off whenever I play, but I like a little bit of grid in Shadow Dragon DS. It just helps me. The maps aren't like very easy to like count, I guess, sometimes. Count the tiles, so I like the grid to make it easier to help count them a little bit. Like understanding what here's a water tile and what here's like a plains tile. Now I can win at Casual Jacob streams. Now you too can play along. So do you want to say like the most fun part about Hard 5 and what makes it so silly? If we use like an Iron Sword on this guy, we take 7x2 from this guy. Like, we're getting 3-hit KO'd. So we're gonna start with a little bit of that. Okay. Does this Wing Spear kill? No. So I guess Kane needs to chip in. The two Christmas calves do not combine to kill this thief. Oh my goodness. We're off to a great start. Speaking of great start, we're going to do the same start I usually do. Also, hi. We're going to put you right there. That's how I like to start this map in every run. Mars, do that. Let's see. Sheeta's job is to buy... Let's see. I want one for Sheeta, one for Abel, one for Jagan, one for Sheeta, one for Jagan, one for Doga, one for Daros, and like an Iron Sword because who knows. Can we use all three of Board, Cord, and Bars? I kind of want to try to. I kind of want to try to use all three of them. Because they do support each other. Oh, wait, that's a sick dodge. Oh, that's a really bad miss. Okay, that is... I don't like that pirate being at full HP. Okay, Sheeta, I need you to go down. Because I have a plan for you. Where can you go? Right there. This map is rough, by the way. Like, this first map is terrifying. Oh yeah, Ogma supports them too, so that'll be kind of helpful. Which Iron Lance do I feel like using? Which... I do need to think of some good memes to use this run. I need to see who's on the block for... All Hard 5 maps are rough, though. This one in particular is scary, though. Putting Jagan on the forward Hard 5 is Excalibur Gamblet. I think it's just the easiest way to tackle this early part. Like, look at this. Jagan with Silver Lance plus Iron Sword does not kill these pirates. Look at this madness. This is crazy. Okay, I know this is probably a mistake, but we're gonna back up just a little bit to give some of my other units a chance to, like, catch up. And then Marth. You just go like that. Ow. Okay, we're actually gonna move you over there, like that. Oh no, Jagan's stealing the EXP. Actually, I think I liked you better over here. I'm trying to shift my window around to see where I want it most. I think I'm gonna go right there. Okay, so Jagan ate a kill, but I kind of don't care. So here's where Sheeta comes into the plan. Sheeta, I need you to go right here. In hopes that I can kite some of these pirates down here, so I don't have to fight them all at one time. You cannot reclass into Thief, if only. I kind of wish you could reclass into Thief. I think they'd be really silly. Alright, Gordon out here just being the best unit ever, because I can attack at 2 range without getting countered. Losing Sheeta would be really funny, though. Have I decided who's getting the Chapter 8 Master Seal? I haven't decided who I'm deploying in Chapter 4 yet. Okay, we can do it like that. We can feed Marth a kill. Here, we'll feed you a kill and see who pops off more. Society, if we could reclass, like, Julian out of Thief, we'd be so far as a civilization. Jagan, nobody decided to pack any vulneraries, so you're gonna go stand on this for a sec. Uh-oh, keep Gordon safe. They're probably gonna want to go for Marth, but I'm kind of scared to leave Marth in range. True, we do have to miss out on Roger if we lose out on Sheeta, so we better keep her alive. Is there anything on the convoy that got shoved there? Hey, one of the javelins. Yeah, our only vulnerary is on the other side of the map, and its name is Riss. I need to actually be careful of doubling thresholds. My kiting the pirates gambit did not pay off. They are coming. Here, I need to somehow, like, can I bait out just this one? Let me look at my map on the other screen. Oh, I think they overlap. Oh, that's upsetting. Yeah. Well, I have one strat in mind. You still have one more hit, right? Yep. So here's the plan. We're gonna back up like this. just follow me on this. Here, I have a plan. You freaking die. So you go like right there. Okay, if the calculations are correct, the enemy will really, really want to go for Jagan because they see they have crit on him. Okay, so this plan did not pay off in the slightest. Can only one of them reach a certain tile? Where can you reach? You can reach all the way right there. Okay, how about this? I think they can both only reach this tile. Okay, here we go. Okay, only one of them can reach this tile, so I can actually put Sheeta like right here. Yeah, because not even you can reach that tile. So I can put Sheeta here to bait one of them down. This is a perfect idea. This is flawless. This will take some of the heat off of my units for a sec. Just a little bit. Don't disappoint you. Oh, that is going to happen. I promise someone will be disappointed by the end of this. Somebody's favorite's going to die at some point. I'm also not going to purposefully go for the Gaiden chapters, but there's a chance we will get the Athena map. Okay, these next pirates are coming and I do not have the manpower to fight back. We are going to go for Steel Bow. Hype. Yeah, I won't have to try to go to the guidance on purpose. It'll just happen by accident. Maybe we'll finally see Etzel, my beloved. We'll get an extra warp staff if we do. Yeah, from what I understand, a lot of the guided maps are kind of like weaker on enemies. It's almost like the game realizes like, oh, you need a break here. Go for some javelin chip. Yeah, pity maps. They're like, okay, you need a break. Here you go. Do you live 2 hits? You actually do, and you don't get doubled. Okay. You can do like this. Well. We're kind of getting played here. Cool, we got it. Okay, we're gonna... I don't think this will matter, but it'll make me feel better. Secure a kill. If you lose too many... Yeah, if you lose too many units, you start getting generics to fill out your deployment slots, because the game's like, wow, you really suck at this and need help. Okay, we're gonna fly you way out of the way now. Okay. It's okay, we're making it, we're getting there. Yeah, just wait until we get to team Reject, Awful, Wimp. Those are the real ones. Marth takes 2 hits in this map? Did bro eat a Draco Shield before leaving home? Marth, help, they're in the back lines! This game is awesome. Okay, we do like this. That leaves you at 11. Okay, I kind of need the Silver Lance, someone to finish them off. So if I can do 15 damage to a guy. Okay, we can Iron Bow you for 6, and then kill with Jagan. That doesn't explain how I'm killing the rest of these guys, though. Marth can still take 1 more hit. I kind of feel like I need to use... Are these secretly Fargus's pirates? I think so. Maybe that's who these guys are. If I do, like... You have more HP, so I get more, like... payoff. How much speed do you have? 4. Okay, as long as you don't get weighed down, then you're good. Okay, so you do like that. Oh, yeah. If you think this is bad, the next map is even worse. Like, the step up in difficulty next map is unbelievable. Also, we're just going to risk Jagan's life here. Cool. Yeah, these are like the weakest that it gets. I would really like some chip. Cool. Does Sheeta kill with Wing Spear? No. Does she kill with Javelin? No. If player units had hard mode bonuses in this game, that would be nuts. This is looking kind of dicey. Gordon doesn't get doubled. But I think Jagan faces like a non-0% chance to die this turn. Does Gordon lose speed from an Iron Bow? Woo! Because 4 speed... Yeah, they don't double. Next map, I think they do. Then Navarre would just be Rutger, also considered... Yeah, Wendell with hard mode bonuses? Let's go. Okay, you can take a hit. Okay, I think this is fine. Yeah, it's just with Steel Bow. With Steel Bow, he gets weighed down enough to 1 AS and he gets doubled. Okay, I think this is all fine. Because 15 attack, 8, 15 attack. Shockingly, no one's dead yet. And I'm still trying to figure out how. They might go for Marth. Oh, they're going to go for him because he has the... Does he get doubled? Oh, okay. Ah! Oh, what do we go for? What's my most accurate means of killing? Actually, we'll just do this first, because there's, like, no consequence to this. Unless it gets crit. Feed all the EXP to Gomer so you can... feed all the EXP to Gordon so you beat Gomer. I mean, Gordon's gonna accidentally get trained up. Okay, we're just gonna go for Iron Bow. I'm gonna go for accuracy strats. Because now we can chip with Marth. He lives. And then we will try to kill with Sheeta. Cool. Okay. The hardest part is done. The hardest part of the map is finished. Oh my god, we rolled strength on the first level up. That's kind of height. Okay. Cool. So, who's ready for the next couple turns of sitting on the throne and waiting until I have enough HP to do it all again? Well, I guess I can help divvy out the weapons a little bit. Put those away. Equip that. Go grab a javelin. Oh boy. I'm glad you're ready because I'm not. Here, grab out the Iron Lance you'll probably never use. Something I always forget is there's something about like FE11 and just DSFE in general that feels really like snappy to play, like really quick. Also, hello. If that guy lived 4 consecutive 64s, he deserved to kill Marth. Yeah, I did have an option with Kane to go for Iron Sword. So I did have a 100% accuracy chance to kill him. I just really wanted to feed it to someone else first. Like, I don't know what it is, but this, like, the UI and the menuing and stuff just feels really quick to work with. Remember how days everyone lets you zoom in and out? You know, I wish I could zoom in and out. I think that's my biggest complaint with FE11's like UI and maps is I really wish I could zoom out. These maps are a little too zoomed in for how high the movement numbers are in this game. Oh yeah, we have a counter for how many times a unit dies to the Devil Axe. Oh yeah, we can visit the house for some helpful tips. Let's see, what do you guys got to say? Let's keep their gates open for Prince Marth, but he must be quick. If a thief reaches the village before the prince does, there might not be any village left to visit. I hear you need high weapon level to wield strongest weapons. Another thing, keep your flyers well away from enemy archers. Good advice. A knight belongs on the front lines if you ask me. That thick armor can take a lot of abuse, so they should be up front protecting their units. Oh boy, this guy has not seen what the pirates in the next map look like. Doga might as well be shirtless next map with how much damage he takes. I'm going to heal everyone to full before pulling this one pirate. I am taking no chances. Yeah, Chapter 1, Doga is actually kind of really awesome because it doesn't get doubled and he actually takes quite a few hits before he perishes. So that's kind of awesome. I'm not going to bait using the forest. That feels like a trap. Oh, I guess I could have... No, we're going to bait like this. Okay, everyone form up. Surround them all. Look at this. Look how many hits it takes Jagan to kill this guy. Yes, I will. Oh, I will be using the Alm Staff in this run. Trust me. Yeah, I thought we were going to reset there for a sec. It was looking bleak. It was a very grim start. Here, we're going to turn your range off just so I can keep up with where the other guy is. We're going to start yeeting javelins at this guy. Who do I feed this to? Wait, how has Doga not gotten anything yet? Here, Doga, you can try to go for, like, 1 kill. I did buy a couple of javelins. He thinks he's making it to the Alm Staff. Okay, true. A little presumptuous of me to assume we're making it to Alm, but... we're gonna make it. Trust. We're just gonna scooch forwards a little bit. I thought this hunter moved unprovoked. Oh, there he goes. Go get a Marth! Marth's model in this game looks kind of goofy, and I love it. The Alm Staff was so good they made it into a character in the next game. Exactly! Alright, we gotta get Jagan a level up. We gotta hope he gets luck on his first level up. You should grind Kane's Lance rank to D on Gazak. I wonder if... I think Kane gets one-rounded by Gazak. I think he just dies. Here we go. Wait, we used Kane... We used Abel last run. Can we somehow make Kane work in this run? Oh, I should have used the... That was a chance to train Lance rank. I am throwing... So if Kane like fails to do anything this run, it's because I didn't use the Iron Lance on that guy. That's my fault. Oh, true. Jagan gets better if he can hit A lances. That's also like a big thing. So how much do you take from these guys? 6, which means you'll take 5 on the mountain. I kind of want to bait both of them this turn, but that feels like a really dumb idea. We're just going to bait one. Red Hunter recruited by Peg Knight, but since he's not recruited, that's why he's a mini caster. Exactly. He only fulfills part of the criteria. We're going to bait this guy one more time. We're going to bait this guy one at a time. We do so little damage to these pirates. Ah! Hi. This is a little scary. Hey, on the bright side, this is a free spot for Gordon. Why do we cap 75 EXP in Casual Jacob channel? Because I hate level ups. I also don't know why, because I just learned about this feature 4 seconds after pressing the go live button. So I don't know exactly how it works. Jagan, get him. Ooh, nice miss. Here, we'll give Marth like a level up and see if he impresses me. We need to promote before we can level up anymore. You're at the EXP max. You have to promote so you can level up more. Okay, I thought for a sec there Gordon was toast, but he's fine. Gordon is not toast, he is Gordon. Witcha! We hit the chapter EXP cap. Hey, he got strength! We take those. He got a relevant stat. Yo, a new thief class that steals EXP. I think Marth is still not great in this game. but I think he's still down there as like a not super great lord, but I don't know. I think he's kind of neat. Kind of want to just bait this guy with Jagan, so we're just gonna screw our turn count. You can steal EXP in Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced. That sounds like an awesome game now. Stealing EXP sounds epic. Galder, that's the harbor town west of Talos. Go on the water these days. Apparently the name of Gomer calls the shots there. Oh boy, I wonder who that is. Oh boy, I sure hope we don't have to fight Gomer at some point. Marth kind of has utility, but I don't think his utility is as good as some people say it is. Like, I think it's fine, but I don't think his chest opening is that amazing. Because I usually find I have enough deployment slots to open all the boxes that I want. Oh, he's so close to a level up. Here, Mars, you can go recruit the old man. You can kill this guy. Okay! Wow, we actually made it this far. I was expecting a Chapter 1 reset. Hello, Riss. Now get out of my way. What do you have to say about all this? A man of the staff by the name of Riss lives in the village south of the castle. He's hoping to meet the prince. Well, thank you. This is one of the infamous bosses. This is, here, just for the sake of, so you know that thing where Jagan uses Silver Lance and he's supposed to, like, kill guys with it? Yeah. Yeah. So, here's the plan for this guy. Badoosh. Pelty boss with jab. Hey everyone, this guy doesn't have any 2 range. Point and laugh. Alright, we have to turn the anime off for a sec. I do not want to watch all these. Okay, Jagan or Kane, you can go sit down here or something. Actually, you might be able to dive in and go for a kill at some point. What is this boss? Like, the 3rd worst boss in the game. It gets worse. Oh, I think let's go for Steel Bow. So how's everybody doing? How's your evening? Jagan level? That's good. That's really good. That's awesome. I will take that point of defense. That is an extra bunch of hits he can take now. I think I'm actually gonna go for Iron Bow for consistency. Yeah, he didn't get luck, which is a little cringe, but played last spell this afternoon. What is that? Is that like a ROM hack? Gordon level? Hey, reliability? Skill and luck? That's like 3 points of hit? Let's go. Too bad no General Jagan in this game, if only. Also, point of speed, that's kind of really epic right now. I will gladly take some reliability in this place. Turn-based SRPG, kind of like Fire Emblem, you have to defend a town against hordes of undead. That sounds neat. As you can see, I am playing the best Fire Emblem game, where we throw javelins at a pirate captain until, like, the sun explodes. Okay, I'm gonna go for Jagan first. Ooh, good chip. Go for Doga next. Go for Gordon next. 6. Oh. Jagan, please hit. Ooh! Gordon chip. Go for that. Oh! Try using a sword for weapon triangle advantage. I mean, it's a sword, alright. Oh god. Someone should demake Hard 5 into NES so we can have this difficulty with FE1 jank. That sounds insane. Oh, this is definitely a difficulty the devs did not put any effort into testing. Do we go for this? Do we just wait it out and throw a javelin next turn? Or do we just go for that? Dance Gordon and give him the kill. Marth, I need you to dance for Gordon. Use the Iron Lance. We have 56 hit with it. I'm going to win another turn. I do not believe in Kane. Oh. Steel bow? Got a little greedy. No, it's falling apart. No. If Doga had an Axe Reaver, that would be epic. This is my punishment for not believing in Kane. I'm sorry, Kane fans. I'll go for it next time. Here we go. Kane fans, I'm going to give you exactly what you want. We'll turn on the anime for this. Woo! Look at that. He did it. Now, show me the goods. Speed and defense? Hold on. Kane's actually popping off a little. Is this the fabled Kane run? Also, look how close to C lances he is already. Not only does he have the lance rank lead because of D, but like he's already halfway to C versus this. I guess this looks like it might be the Kane run. 7 speed's actually a big checkpoint for Kane. He's ballin'. Okay, we actually made it to Chapter 2. We actually made it to Chapter 2. I still have that hard force save file. Alright, so here's where not only are the training wheels taken off, but you also take a sledgehammer to the kneecaps. What if you made Kane a maid? That sounds very silly. Can we use javelins against the Chapter 2 boss as well? You can! Nothing in the game says you can't. Also, look at these guys! Look how beefy these guys are! 31 HP? 9 speed? What is bro doing with 9 speed? Like, I know they double Gordon, by the way. Like 32 HP on this guy? 13 strength and they can water walk? Okay, that's one of the other scary parts. Is not only are you dealing with the enemies like being this strong, but you can't wall them because they just walk on the water. You can't wall these guys very easily, so they just come after you and there's nothing you can do about it. Now here's the part where we try to keep Daros alive. It's very hard. I think we put Marth right like here. And that means Daros goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we put Marth right here. Yeah, gee, I wonder why this one has such lower stats than his friend. Why does your friend have double your strength? The plan is to not let Daros sail into the afterlife. If you don't block the thieves' movement to the village, they will not attack. Fascinating. I know I've seen thieves attack before in this game, but I don't remember like what prompts it or whatnot. Oh my god, we actually double this guy. Just wait until the Devil Axe gets involved. That's when things get real. I might... Oh, you can't even reach a hand axe. Yeah, Dur's speed is higher than it initially seems. He just loses 4 speed from his steel axe. You just gotta give him an iron axe, and it kind of fixes his speed a little. Like, it's not great, but it's not 4. Let's see. I kind of want to just put, like, you, like, right here to, like, beat up this guy a little bit. That point of defense is saving Jagan from getting 2-hit KO'd. That was an awesome point of defense for Jagan. So I think we do like a little Jagan right here. It does not save him from the 1% crit, but we simply will not get 1% crit. Okay, we do a little of this. That protects Marth. Poor point of HP not getting annihilate. I'm sorry, point of HP. Yeah, your Jagan in the early... Jagan gets one rounded by this guy unless he level speed. Like, the Chapter 2 boss one rounds Jagan if he doesn't get, like, a really good strength speed defense level. This difficulty is nuts in all of the wrong ways. I kind of want to try to kite this pirate down a little bit. Is there a space that you can reach that he can't? So that one is good. I bet I can try to kite this pirate down here so I don't have to deal with him as early. I'm actually going to wing spear just for the extra crit chance. You want to sleep and you don't want to leave until someone dies? Check Cord versus the pirates. Cord will probably be fighting the pirates at some point, and it will not go well. I can promise you that. Okay, I think this is what we're going with. Does Daros, like, prioritize talking to Marth? Because I sure hope he does. Out of all the games in the series, this is one of them. Daros prioritizes dying. Okay, he does, but you're gonna be here just as like maybe I can throw a javelin at something. A pirate calling himself Daros wants to talk to your prince. Says he's washed his hands of pillaging and plunder and wants to fight for good, fight for the good of all. Ha! Right, I'm a farmer who's sworn off rain. So mean. Give Daros a chance. Why you gotta be like that? Like, do you have any reason to believe Daros wouldn't, you know, try to better himself? Huh? He's doing his best out there. He's trying to redeem himself. Risk can pretend to exist, and you go right there. Okay, let's see what happens. Ahoy! It's sail! Ugh. Jagan doesn't 2-hit KO with Silver Lance. Just let that sink in for a moment. Ooh! Ooh, that's a good crit. Okay, I don't mind the miss. That's a really good crit. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, he actually hit. He actually hit. Wait, that's hype. Varys, you have already contributed more to this map than I think several of these units will. There are very good things about the Wing Spear. This is a really good weapon. Yeah, let this sink in for a moment. We don't 2-hit KO with the Silver Lance. Like, what? Huh? Okay, time for Gordon to do as Gordon does, where he fires an arrow at something. I actually might want Gordon going this way. Wing Spear, more like Wind Spear. Ha! You got him there. That was a good one. I think we fire an arrow at... which way do I want Gordon to go? I feel like I want Gordon going left? Because this one pirate is like the scariest part of the squad. Also, wait, the thief attacked! Wait, I thought if you didn't block the... wait. Did I misread that? Did I misread the... Oh, maybe I misread the comment. There's a very good chance I did. I thought the comment said that if you blocked away... Oh, I misread the comment then. That is a skill issue on my part. I really want this thief dead, but... Oh! Oh yeah, enemies have A rank weapons in this game. Like, they have A rank in all their ranks. So... I kind of want my calves to go left, but... I kind of need my calves to fight these thieves. Hype. Good thief EXP. It allows them to use whatever, but you also get bonuses depending on your rank in this game. So, like, axes get plus 15 hit for being A rank. Swords get plus 3 might for being A rank. So you do get, like, some bonuses for, like, being at a high enough, being at super high ranks. Gordon, I kind of want you to, like, chip this guy down a little bit. I'm kind of a little afraid of this over here. Ogma, you can chip this guy a little bit. If I do this, plus Steel Sword kills... Please use Merc Hero Daros. If Daros can live, I will very much try to use him. I feel like that's the play, and then we finish with Steel. I only have my one hand axe right now. I could lob it at this guy, but I think I want to lob it at this guy and try to do some big chip damage on this guy. Nice. Okay, Daros, you need to, like, go hide. Yeah, you run, like, all the way down here. Get out of the way. I think I want this thief. I think I want this pirate dead more than just about anything. So how much do you do with iron? 8. So I gotta hit the steel bow. Kane, Abel, Sita, who we should use all 4 of the chapters. I want to try to use once of the axe units. They're silly. We're gonna go for steel bow. He's goated. He's simply built different. Cool. The scary part, though, is now this thief probably just kills you because you're not using a... Yeah, Gordon is kind of epic in the early game. Gordon's kind of one of your, like, best units in the early game. I kind of want to, like, do this with Jagan, but I feel like I need Jagan over here, too. I need 3 Jagans right now. Because if I don't block, you're going to take 13... I actually don't remember. 5, 5. Okay, 13. 5 twice. You'll go down to 11. 14. You do live... Oh, you get double by the hunter. Okay, wait. 13. You take 5 twice. That's 10. Put you down at 11. So 11. 14. He exactly dies if all 4 hits. So Kane dies if all 4 hits, so I kind of need someone to go wall him. And it's not going to be you. So I guess if I want Kane to live, then Jagan has to go do a thing. I think I'll heal him first. Yeah, we'll just do like this. Yeah, I know Jagan would be fine over here. It's more so I want Jagan over here. I want Jagan on this side of the map. How does Cord do against this pirate? 14 damage. Cord actually kills this pirate on enemy phase. Is that point of defense to thank? So you got on to 10 damage. Yeah, the point of defense is why I didn't take damage. Huh. What a guy. Oh, wait. 14. 8. Okay, we trade him an iron bow, he lives. Yeah, I think... Who has the highest hit rate out of both of you, though? You have slightly more hit. So I'm more leaning to leaving Board in range, but I'll leave Cord. Okay, Sheeta, you back off. I need you alive. Okay, you're just gonna go for this. Yeah, so to anyone who doesn't know, you do get bonuses for having like high weapon ranks, but if you're ever at weapon triangle disadvantage, those bonuses get turned off. So against the lance, this guy has 10 attack, which is epic. This Ogma guy seems cool. Does he stay that way? You see? No. Last time I relied on Pogma to do something, Lena ended up dead. Oh, I just spilled water all over my leg. Oh, these Cavaliers' movement is nuts. Lord. That's what Marth is. Okay. Hey! That's my guy. I forgot to trade the steel. Okay, he lives. Oh, I got really scared there for a sec. He'll have Silver Sword rank easily, which is the only decent sword in the game. Easily, though? Like, does he get there easily, though? Like, he has C. Oh, yeah, Gordon would have gotten doubled anyways. Right! He would have gotten doubled anyways. This guy's 11 speed. I don't know why I thought for a moment that would, like, fix anything. You guys have 18 attack. You do 7. Okay! Doga actually chokes this point. What a mad lad. Hey, Doga. Choke the point. Yeah, this and the next are like Ogma's best maps, and then he falls off a cliff. They can surround the hunter and feed him to Daros. I could. Or I can get Lance rank on... I can get Lance rank on, what's his name? Did I have an Iron Lance? I forgot to give you an Iron Lance. I see Lance rank for Kane. We're making it to Rider's Bane with this one. Okay, this is going better than I thought it would. Back up. Top off Ogma, I kind of need him to be healthy. 7 speed. You don't get doubled by the calves. Yeah, the more units that can Rider's Bane, the better off we'll be. I guess I'll put, like, you right here. You can bait out one of these guys. Or maybe I'll bait with Barst, actually. Here, we'll get you some EXP, I guess. We're just going to keep, like, holding on this island for a sec. So, I do have a plan for Board. I kind of want to try the Armor Knight Board thing again. Even though it's going to be really bad and he's probably going to die. I kind of want to try it again. Just because it's so silly. Look at Doga go. We have armor board, we can have armored Daros. Because armor board has 0 base speed and 0% growth, and I think that is hilarious. Doga's no Valbo, but he's good enough. He'll get by. He's good enough at the moment. Also, Gordon having this steel bow is so epic. He's so real. What's the hit chance on this? Throwing away his C rank axe is painful. We'll get up to C rank in something else. Who has the hand axe? Here. Yeet's a hand axe at this guy. Hey! Bogma, you step out of the way so someone else can use the fort. So how do I want to do this? I want to trade chain that onto you. So they will heal you up first and foremost. You're not doing anything this turn. Nope, not that. Trade hand axe. Let's go. Board kill. He's so real. I also really like it when enemies don't walk over the water. Okay, that blocks that. Marth, you can take a round of combat versus a cav, right? 7. Yeah, you're fine. Plus, there'll be a chance to use our rapier. I bet he's going to go for Jiggin anyways. He's going to see the crit rate or something and go, oh, I want to attack this guy instead. The cat forgot his fishing waders and his horse's fishing waders. Yeah, they can't walk in the water. Okay, but when are we going to get seahorse knights? And they can swim. I wish there was Axebro Triangle attack in this game. That'd be so epic and cool. But unfortunately, we live in this timeline. Here, I see Lance rank. We're gonna check a hand axe at this guy. That's just a fleet. That is true. That is like those boats from FE8. Lance rank! I plan on making a seafaring faction, one of my planned hacks. That sounds awesome. Okay, we made it. Past like one of the hardest parts of the map. Wave 2 is just up ahead. Risk, get us topped off. Oh, we do have another fort up here we can use. Oh, I need to give you your iron axe. It's time for your fort healing. There you go. Now you don't get doubled anymore. Are Dolphin Riders the Pegasus equivalent? Oh, because they can like jump up out of the water. Daros speed untethered. Daros unleashed. Or unshackled. I think unshackled would also be a good word for that. Daros unshackled. Oh, did you make it? Did the EXP uncap for you guys? The game suddenly decided to give you guys a level up. Yippee! Oh, maybe it's a stream duration. You're right. Maybe it caps off at a certain number early on. And then it's like, okay, now you can start getting more. He got magic. That's more healing. That's all I care about. Daros and the secret rings. Finally, Sonic and the secret rings, but even better. 1 hour into the stream, I think that checks. Yeah, that makes sense. For a moment there, I thought you meant like 1 hour into the stream and we're still in chapter 2, and that checks out because that's also true. But don't worry, we're gonna... I enjoy parts of Secret Rings. Bro decided to just become aggressive. Okay, I see how it is. Ogma, time to do like your one job. You do not double. Point and laugh. Everyone point at this user and laugh. Why are you all the way up there? This is the house. Carrots gain experience when they use their staves. Yo, what a cool reference to the Pots map in Sonic and the Secret Rings, where you have to get to the finish without breaking a jar. This is a subtle reference to Fire Emblem Fate's Conquest. Takes so much damage, oh my god! Woo! Oh, is it break 5 pots? I thought it was break no pots. Or maybe there's both? I wouldn't be surprised. Where's the next dudes? Over there. Gordon, do a steel bow chip. Hype. Gordon is such a good unit early on. He kind of falls off a little bit as the game goes on, but... Can we somehow feed this to you for Lance rank? Come on, Kane Lance rank. Nice. Ogma getting hit made your stream freeze for a sec. Good. Okay, more strength. That's kind of cool. Doesn't Kane have like an 80% luck growth or something? I feel like I remember Kane having like a really, really high luck growth. Oh, he doesn't lose speed from the steel sword anymore. This is the Kane run, I guess. We're gonna try to use Kane this run. Here's hoping the best. Bro's going on a solo mission. And we'll just back off a little bit. Kane has a 40% luck growth? What am I thinking of? I thought Kane had a really high luck growth for some reason. Maybe he does in a different game. Yeah, I guess I accidentally found the tile that baits Castor without baiting the other guys? Does he have like 2-turn AI? No, he can't, because then he would have like gone after me back here. I guess I accidentally won the game. That's epic. Oh yeah, maybe one of them has like a really high weapon level growth in FE1 that I'm thinking of. Because weapon level is definitely a growth rate. Oh, Castor, stop firing arrows at us, please. And turn your sprite around. Cool, we're making it somehow. I kind of want to wait for my other squad members to get caught up on healing. Then we'll bait out the next guys. What if weapon level growth rate returned for the funsies? I have spoken on before. I know weapon level has its fans. I know some people really like it. I don't. for the most part. I'm not really a fan of weapon level. I've heard some people say like TRS is the magical game that has like the best version of weapon level or something. But I'm gonna be real, I am not really a fan of weapon level as a whole. 8 speed. Oh, Ogma doubles this guy with iron. Nice. Let's do that. Yeah, I think I would like weapon level if it was like a set growth rate, because I hate the idea of getting screwed by weapon level. Because then you just kind of get locked out of using certain weapons. There's nothing you can really do about it. So I think I would like weapon level more if it was kind of more of like a bench, or you can even do it like a pity system almost, where let's say you have a 20% weapon level growth. If you don't roll it across 5 level ups, the 5th one always gives you a weapon level up. But every time you roll weapon level, it like resets that pity number. Because I always think back to my FE1 playthrough I did, where I had a FE1 playthrough, the only one I ever did, where my Marth got so screwed on weapon level he couldn't use silver swords at level 20, and I remember being so upset by that. I know, like, arm scrolls are a thing, but like maybe I would need more of them, because I gave my only arm scroll to like Gordon so he could use the Parthia earlier, because I thought Marth would be able to use silvers at a reasonable time. Okay, you got speed. That's epic. So I'm willing to be impressed on weapon level and seeing it used in a cool way. I just don't like what I've seen of it so far. But I am totally open to the idea of weapon level being a thing and potentially doing something cool that can impress me. Okay, maybe if it's a set stat, or maybe it's a pity system, or like a like if it runs off of like a fixed growth rate, maybe use the pity system, or maybe you treat it like Guide and Resistance, where everyone just has a weapon level stat, and then maybe when you promote it goes up. Like maybe the only way to make weapon level go up is arm scrolls and promoting. Because I don't want it to be rolled just like any other stat. If you're going to make weapon level a thing, I think it'd be cool if it's something a little more unique than just, here's another stat for you to potentially roll on level up. We're going to back off a little bit, because I want to fight these guys in range of more pirates. So we're just going to back up. All right, let's move back a little bit, then I'll catch up on stream chat. Okay, I think this is fine. Okay, real quick. Berwick has a thing where every swing is a chance for a growth in a certain level, which, interesting. I'm not really sure if I even like that either. Yeah, see, that's why I think something cool you could do with weapon level is it would give you another way to make units feel more unique by giving certain units like really high weapon level as a stat. Also, why did I send Jagan all the way down here? That was a really stupid idea. It could be an interesting way to give some units more identity. But again, I just don't like it being tied to like a growth rate that rolls. I just really don't like that. I'm just gonna Wing Spear this guy for the extra damage. I don't care that it's using Wing Spear. Kind of sounds like FE4. Except you can make it more personal. Like, everyone has a personal weapon level stat. Instead of, like, you just have your class stat for weapon level. Oh, that could be so good. I feel like I need to Iron Axe that, though. Go for the hit rate. Cool. Who's more accurate with Iron Bow? 94 hit, 96 hit. You don't get doubled though, right? Wow. Hey, rank up. Like, you could have a unit with really bad stats and immediately use silvers. Yeah, that's something you could kind of try to do. Like, this guy has really bad stats everywhere, but he's just really good at using silver lances. So, like, that could be something kind of cool you could do. Here, throw a javelin at this guy. Separate growth rates for each weapon type is good. Ew, that just makes it even worse than I was already imagining. That just kind of, like, takes the part of it I didn't like and just, like, makes it more, like, in my book. It'd be funny. How much does Hand Axe weigh? Oh, wait, Hand Axe only weighs 8? Wait, wow, that's... Just check a Hand Axe of this guy. Free chip damage. I don't think that's a very bad miss. We'll be fine. We can just do a little of that. Do a little of that. We should be fine. Because we could even run up and change... Yeah, we could even trade this out for an Iron Sword. There we go. I think this is fine. Yeah, board is kind of gaming on him. We love to see it. That's okay, we're saving a Wing Spear use. We're saving Wing Spears. Let's see, I feel like I missed some stuff. Let's see. How do Media and her group survive in this difficulty? Media survives, and Boa can survive. The others don't. But you could sure hope and try that they do. Pirate has dodged twice in DSFE. Yeah, dodging isn't something that really happens very often. Because the avoid stats are usually so low. And, well, he is on a C tile. Like, the water gives 20 avoid, which is messed up. Yeah, you could warp as well. Like, warp also helps. I don't even think physicking helps, because I think Dolphin Macellin almost get one-rounded. Like, it is bad. Dolphin Macellin are very difficult to keep alive. Screw it, we'll go over that. Macellin does better? Okay, so Macellin can, like, kind of help. How do you do against these guys? You take 9 from each. I kind of want his enemy face with Silver Lance. I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, we do like this. Kind of weird to remember FE11 has strength and AS formula. Yeah, it does like the strength negates weapon weight, which I don't really like. I think strength is already such a good stat that you don't need to tie like something else to it. I think strength is already like such a coveted stat that you don't need to say like, oh, well, it also helps contribute towards your AS now. Like, that's The stat was already doing a lot, as is. I don't think that helps her survive a hit, but it might do something. Yeah. Oh shoot, I checked with the sword. Jagen's freaking dead. Oh! Danny, where are you? Hold on. Let me get my camera out. Are we completely screwed now? Very. Let me get the picture of this. Not breaking the paladin curse allegations. Here, I'm DMing a picture to Danny right now. He would have lived too. I thought he was gonna die. It was like, oh no, Jagen's gonna die. Oh no, he lives. Oh no, he died. Cool! We're doing the rest of the run with no Jagen. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, I guess we better add Jagen to like the death counter and everything. Woo! Do you have any ibuprofen? I have a headache. I cannot believe we got Jagen crit. I cannot believe we got Jagen crit. That's so peak. Let's see, where are you? Where are you, big guy? Where are the J's? Why did I suddenly forget how the alphabet works? Where are you? Oh, it's because I have to drag it down there. Here, we'll put you over here. Can you work with me, please? Why are you doing this? I should just be able to like drag and drop Jagen onto here, right? Maybe I have to like click on the screen first. Let's do that. Well, the game does not want to accept the fact that Jagen is dead. Here, we'll just do it the manual way real quick. Jagen. Where are you? I already lost him again. There he is. See, that is our first death. I'm going to make him tiny like that, I think, because we're going to need a lot of room, probably. Make him about that big. I'll adjust stuff around if we need to. Cool. Jagen's dead. This is gonna be awesome. Voted the first death to be Chapter 3. We're almost to Chapter 3 as well. Marth just told Jagen he's like a father to him. No, Marth, you know what that means. This is what they meant when they say Jagen falls off. Oh, he fell off pretty hard, alright. So I have 2 pirates to kill and no silver lance. Okay, we do double both of these guys with you. That's kind of our saving grace, actually. Okay, Ogma's kind of coming in clutch here. Pogma real? Hold on. I come back from the restroom and he's gone. Yep. Jagen is freaking dead. But I guess we have Ogma now, so... Reclass Wendell into Paladin. I am reclassing Wendell into Paladin. That has been a plan from the start. I am definitely Castor going nuts on him? Hold up. Castor is ballin'. How long did Paladin Wendell last time? About 2 maps. How old is Jagan? Based on a gauge, he's probably like 40 or something. I actually have no clue how old Jagan is, other than old. Whatever age that is. Alright, time to find everyone who has at least 8 speed. Okay. Good news for everyone with less than 8 speed. You are safe from having to do anything for the rest of the map. You go down there. How much speed do you have? 9. That's enough. How much speed you got? 9. That's enough. Go buy an Iron Axe first. You'll be walking around with a Steel Axe. You need an Iron Axe. I also need like 3 hand axes. Another Iron Axe. And an Iron Bow. I just love the game lore of 1 unit died to 1%, so now everyone crits 2 for revenge. Hard-coded wrath for when a unit dies to a crit. Okay, but I kind of would like to see... this would be like the dumbest personal skill ever. But a personal skill that's something like... when you get crit, you automatically crit on retaliation. It would not be that useful, but I think it would be neat. You have 7 speed, so you are... I want last weapon use automatically crits. I've been thinking that since I was younger. I remember thinking, like, wouldn't it be so cool if your like final hit with a weapon like automatically crit? That'd be so cool, right? Although that could make an interesting personal skill, though. So someone's personal skill is like, hey, when I break a weapon, I crit with it. So that could be neat. You are exempt. You are exempt. How much speed you got? Not enough, so you go down here with this squad. Hammer, smash right through those heavy armor. You can pick one up as soon as you get the chance. I already have one, and that's like the only hammer I'm going to need for a little bit. Maybe you put counter crit on our armor knight, so getting double doesn't matter since they get since they one shot. Yeah, you could do something like that where you take like a really beefy guy, and his whole shtick is like, if I get crit, I do 1 billion damage back at that guy. All right, time for the most fun gameplay you have ever seen, where we slowly break this guy's hand axe. Yar har ho. Oh, I don't want to miss. Does this guy have crit on you? Oh, he has crit on Abel. I'm not rolling that. No way. No way I'm doing that. Get that out of here. So it's like, you don't have enough speed. You're not going to be doing anything. You don't have enough speed. You do need to go get your hand axe from Marth. 5,000 gold pieces. Train risk by having him break the hand axe. I wish. The more units that I could have doing this, the better. Tribute! Jagan. Torch. Yeah, Gomer is somehow even worse than the Chapter 1 boss. This guy has 15 strength and 11 AS with a hand axe in Chapter 2. This guy is messed up. How much crit does he have? 3% crit. Okay, so like... Ogma can take him. Cord, Barst... and Sheeta. Epic Sauce. He learned from Kazak's melee mistake. Yep, he realized, wait, that guy only had 1 range. What a loser. Can Sheeta even take a hit from him? That is a really good question. 23 attack. Barely? Actually, Weapon Triangle might screw her over. Yeah, once you get to chapter 4, the bosses become like pretty easy again. You just gotta get to chapter 4. Okay, equip that. Over here, grab a hand axe. Well, time to get someone up to B lances as quick as possible. Christ, that's so much damage. You take a hit from this guy, so you stand right there. You go on the fort. You go sit down here. You go sit down here. So all of you guys are not doing anything for the rest of the map. Meanwhile, you take a hit from this guy. Nope. So Sheeta doesn't do anything for the rest of the map. So I have 3 dudes who can safely take a hit from this guy without facing a chance of crit. Yep, you don't face crit, you take a hit. Only 28 more uses to go. Okay, you go heal on the other one. So, how's everyone's evening been? Nope, you gotta be at full. I'm baffled this boss exists and he's as tedious as he is, because it is very readily apparent that they did not play Hard 5. Like, it is very clear that Hard 5 was not given any kind of attention. You need to be at full, you don't. Jagan can usually take a hit from this guy if he rolls speed, but guess who rolled death? We're gonna make it though. It's all about the journey. You know, like the fun's in the journey. So as long as we're having fun along the way, right? Like the destination doesn't matter. We don't have to get there immediately. Alas, there's no using your fallen comrades as a meat shield. If only. We could just prop Jagan up in front of the guy. Hey, stop dodging. Augment, this is like literally the one instance where I don't want you to dodge this guy. Next map without Jagan's kind of sketch. Yep. Next map is gonna suck. How many deaths do we need for Athena? I don't know how many deaths numerically. I know it's less than... You have to have like 15 or fewer units. But I don't know how many deaths specifically that is. But we will probably be getting her. Because no Jagan means people are probably going to die. Hey, I made it one whole extra chapter with Jagan. And I really don't want to really play chapter 1 or this one, so we're just gonna ball. Besides, Marth hasn't died, so the run's not over yet. I'm going to be doing so much devil axing in the next map. Not for memes, but because the devil axe is so genuinely good in this game. The devil axe is a really good weapon in this game. Athena's a pretty good Pegasus Knight with solid strength. I tried to use Pegasus Athena in my last run, and I just was not feeling it. What's the chance for a Devil Axe counter in this game? I think it's 31 minus luck, like in other games. So we're just gonna roll the chances. But again, like the Devil Axe is actually genuinely like really good statistically. It's like 100 hit, It's got like 14 or 15 might. Like, it is a really good weapon. Okay, you don't get doubled, that's right. Oh yeah, this game doesn't just reflect the damage back at you if you Devil Axe backfire. Instead, it's like it does the damage calcs. It does it like confusion damage in Pokemon, essentially. When you backfire in this game, it treats the damage like confusion damage would work in a Pokemon game, where it like calcs it based off of your own like strength and defense. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. It runs the calcs based off of your own strength and defense, which is wild. You need to get 11 deaths to get the Athena chapter. Well, 1 down. Just a couple to go. I kind of don't want to leave in range for, like, chip EXP. I guess I could be. It's more like I don't want to break my own weapons on him. I guess I could be waiting in 1 range for, like, chip EXP. Wouldn't the boss switch this? You genuinely scared me for a second there. Ah! Holy. You can't do stuff like that. That scared me. I thought Cord was about to die there for a second. If you break his hand axe, he suddenly gets sword rank. No. What happened to Jagan? He got 1% crit. The Jagan special. Oh, it's a genuine question? Oh, yeah. There's a couple of bosses like that in this game where they're holding a droppable weapon that they can't use just for the sake of dropping it. Like, there's a guy in Chapter 7 that drops, like, a silver axe that he can't use. Yeah, Carnival has 11 sword that he drops, and it's like, why do you have that? Like, armors can't even use 11 swords in FE1, right? Or is it just generals that can't use them? I think it's just generals that can't use them, right? Because I know generals can't use 11 swords in FE1. They can use swords, they just can't use the 11 sword for some reason. Or I could be remembering wrong. I'm very certain there was like... Yeah, it shows how many turns we're at. We're at turn 65. This guy... Oh my god, we're only halfway there. Yeah, I think it's just FE1 being kind of weird. Take so much damage, but I don't want to burn up my heal staff because I know I'm going to need that later. I wonder what the boss thinks of this strategy. He probably thinks I'm being a little baby. And then when Gomer is disarmed, we will peacefully accept his surrender. That's cute. Been playing too much pacifist route, eh? Cord, I remember your disarmed boss kills. You can buy more heal staves in a Preps Armory in Chapter 4, but they cost like 800 gold pieces or something, and I really don't feel like spending that much money on more heal staves. And I want to make sure I have plenty of uses for the next map, because next map is going to be so awful, be real. But it is going to be so funny. Who do you plan on whacking him to death with? Probably like Kane. Heal stats are a great way to generate XP, and I prefer them to forges. Oh, I would much rather have forge money. I would way much rather have forge money. Not just for the funny Oko forges, like Forge Rider's Bane, but even for like... even just like a Forged Iron Sword. Goes a long way early on. Or like a Forged Iron Axe with a bunch of extra hit on it. Or a Forged Iron Bow goes a long way. During my Hard 5 playthrough, I did a Forged Iron Bow that I could trade around between like my cruddy reclassed archers and hunters. So I made like Daros a hunter at one point and just gave him the Forged Iron Bow. And it was really cool having really accurate, pretty high damage ranged chip. I think fire tomes are fairly easy to, fairly cheap to forge, so you can like forge up a fire tome for good chip. How do you gain support points in this one? Just by being adjacent? It's by deployment. It's like FE9. Yeah, forging a hit on a hammer is good. Of course, like forging might on a rider's bane. But I think, or forging a hand axe. Forging like more accurate hand axes and javelins is also really useful. Not so you can set on the front lines with one like an FE9, but just so you have a really accurate means of doing damage from 2 range. Because Jesus Christ, these guys hit hard. Yeah, and you can get forged as a funny name, which is the best part. But yeah, I think forging up like a couple of 1-2 range options for like ranged chip is really useful. Because these guys do so much damage on counter. Yeah, I think there's a lot of cool things you can forge outside of just the effective weapons. Now, the effective weapons are some of the best things to forge, don't get me wrong, but... oh my Lord Jesus, he has 7 uses left. We're almost there. Well, keep moving you. If you donate to the streamer, you can pressure the streamer to name a forge. If you name your offer first, I'm always willing to consider like stuff, whether it's like training a certain unit or like making a certain forge or even reclassing someone to a certain class. If you just name your offer first, I will definitely consider it. I don't have like specific prices for stuff. It's just kind of like a buy vibes kind of thing, but yeah, if you have like a funny reclass option of like, hey, I really want to see this get used, just know that if you do make a suggestion to see a unit get used, just know that this is hard 5 and I kind of suck at the game sometimes, so there is a non-0% chance they end up dead. How does reclassing work in this game? You just do it. There's a menu in... there's a menu in the preps menu where you just reclass people. It doesn't cost anything. You just swap classes in preps. I guess it's almost kind of like an old Final Fantasy game where you can just kind of reclass around in some games. Or like an FF Tactics, I guess. You can just kind of like swap your class around if you want. But you can only have so many guys in one class. Yeah, you can only have up to 1 more than what you would normally have at this point. So like if you normally have 7 Cavaliers at a certain point in the game, you can only have 8 total Cavaliers. As like a means to keep you from just making everyone a Draco Knight or something. Which I really like. This is probably my favorite reclassing system in the game, but... also, if you do like donate and say, hey, can you use this guy or whatever, and they die, I'll let you pick out someone else to say like, hey, because like this guy died, like feel free to pick out someone else to like use for the next couple maps or something. I wouldn't want you to just go like screwed out of your money. Oh, they are divided into sets as well. So not everyone can become every class. There's like class set A, where... Oh, we passed the 100 turn mark? Wowie. So for example, like if you're a Cavalier, you can reclass into... let's see, it's Cavalier, goes into Archer, Mage, Curate, Myrmidon, and then Draco Knight on promotion. And I think that's all of them. And then if you're in class set B, you can reclass between Fighter, Pirate, Mercenary, Hunter, Dark Mage. There's one more I'm forgetting, and I cannot remember what it is. And Armor. So that's the other class set you can like reclass between. And then females have their own class set. Female units can become Myrmidon, Archer, Pegasus Knight, Curate Mage, I think. Because girls can't be fighters. Pfft. Go away for 10 minutes and Jag instead. You know it. He got crit. If Sheena can become an Armor Knight, that would be the coolest thing ever. Oh lord, he has only 2 uses left. We're almost done. Yeah, it took a, actually, FE5 was the first game where a female unit can use an axe. With Matsue, I believe. I think she was the first axe girl. Jagan got crit in other news. It's hot this summer. Okay, we're almost done. Cool. Let's beat this guy. Kane, go get some Lance rank. All right, Master Knight, I guess. Master Knight Rakusis is the first girl to use axes. So sorry, Matsue, have to kick you off your throne. Sorry. Daros. We're just gonna surround this guy with axe boys. I think maybe. Here, Marth, you can get a little bit of chippy XP on him. I did visit the village, right? I'm very certain I did. I've already forgotten by now. When do we get men who could use the Lady Blade? If only. If only IS could be cool like that. Window's gonna die in Chapter 6. It would be funny. Okay, how about this? You poke the guy. You don't need to poke the guy. You're based enough as it is. Lance rank, go! We're making it out of E rank with this one. I kind of want Daros to poke this guy. Oh, I actually really want to get Marth up to see swords. If I can get Marth to see swords, he can at least use like Levin sword to try to do something. There is a very likely chance Athena gets recruited because of enough people dying. Cord is getting reclassed out of fighter, actually, so there's like no point in me trying to do that. So we're gonna train Daros a little bit. Da-da-doosh. Turn on his danger zone so we can see where he can attack me. Let's see. One of my favorite TMGC things that have male and female variants for all the classes. Yeah, you get like male and female of all kinds of classes, and that's awesome. Strength, speed, Marth is popping off. Hello. Good unit alert, potentially. TMGC does give you a female fighter early on, which is pretty epic. Do you have access to the wireless shop? Technically, yes, I think, but... Can you feed this to Daros? Here, we'll try next turn to feed it to Daros. I want to get a little bit more chip on Abel. Nice. Or Kane. Kane level. Strength, speed, defense? This is it. This is the Kane run. We're going to make it. Oh. Yeah. Fiend GB, says the guy who like one-rounds my whole army. Alright, I think I visited the village, but now I'm afraid that I didn't, so I'm gonna go visit it. Here, give Kane his PRF. Cool, we visited the village. Alrighty. You're good to go, you're good to go, you're good to go. You're good, you're good. You're good, you're good. Okay, I think we're ready to get out of here. So, no Jagan, but, I think we can make it. I think we can make it. Do they keep their EXP when you reclass? I think. I'm very certain you do. Reclassing is very seamless in this game. It's kind of awesome, actually. So, remember how rough those pirates were? Because they had, like, 11 strength and, like, 32 HP? Allow me to introduce you to 37 HP fighters. And 40 HP fighter. 38 HP on this fighter. And 11 speed on some of them. Oh yeah, the near victory music in this game is one of my favorites in the series. I think FE11 probably has my favorite like map end music in the series. Hey, it's Nabarl. Look at this. Look at this comparison. This is insane. He even loses speed from his killing edge. He loses a point of AS from the killing edge. The deadly Nabarl. Hey, Gordon, what are you doing on the front lines? What are you doing over here? Okay. Yeah, he can fight Hyman at base with an iron sword. I kind of want to go try to grab this real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, like, weirdly enough, they kind of turned Navarre into, like, what people see Navarre as. Whereas FE1 Navarre was kind of different. He was just a guy with a kill sword who just happened to also be a mercenary. But then they kind of, like, molded him to fit more into what people expect. Okay, I think I'm going to try to hole up in this small area and not try to branch forwards too much. That's the plan. Ooh, Kane getting speed was actually huge, I think, because there's 11 speed fighters somewhere, I think. No, they all have 10. This guy has 11. All these guys got 10. Epic. Oh yeah, here's Hyman, by the way. Even more speed than the last guy. He has 14 AS in Chapter 3. 14. I have 3 units. He doesn't double. How should I draw Mars's skirt? Very flowy. Like, very, like, Skirko spin. So, yeah, I think we're going to try to, like, hole up in here. This is probably going to be a really bad idea, actually. I don't know why the bosses are so cracked, other than the game wasn't tested. I don't think there's, like... I think it's just Fighter and Pirate's a class that they didn't put a lot of time and effort into, so it just happens to have really busted stats. I have a really bad feeling about this. I can put my finger on why. The game was tested, we're just bad. Okay, here comes the barrel. Okay, I'm gonna go get this house because I want to get the Devil Axe. Oh ho ho! Don't you look young and full of life? Such a warm smile here in these desolate mountains deserves a nice reward. Here, take this axe. This evil abomination of an axe. Beware! Its blade drinks the blood and devours flesh. I'd hate to see you come to any harm. Jagan? Oh, we lost Jagan in the last map. Oh right, Jagan's dead. I guess we can't ask Jagan to bring us torches now. Oh, get your butt up here so you can help us out. Fighter Bros. Jagan, torch. Oh wait. One of the like Christmas calves comes over like Marth. Jagan died in the last map. You have to let it go, man. Actually, yes, this is a game with infinite range warp. You know, Kane actually doesn't do that bad versus this guy. This feels like it's gonna end very poorly. Yes, the healer with no heals. Funnily enough, if you played FE3, your first staffer in the game just has a warp staff. Because you don't get risks. So it means your first ever staffer you ever see is some girl with a warp staff and no heal staff. Which I think is really silly. Do you know why Risk was moved from FE3? I think it was for cartridge space reasons. Like, they were trying to jam too much onto the cart, so they had to cut some units out, which is why, like, Roger got cut, Jake and Beck got cut. So I think that's why, because they were trying to make room on the cartridge for more units. Also, this guy didn't attack. That's kind of boggers, actually. Yeah, and some maps got cut. They also got cut out. They ground him into fine powder, mixed him with water, and called him a vulnerary. And I'm very grateful to have Mr. Vulnerary. If I recruit Nabarro right now, I think he just dies. So I think I have to wait a sec before I recruit him. We gotta dack our vulneries. I really don't want this thief stepping on a mountain tile. That is just asking for trouble. Here, you stand guard on this fort for the other pirates to come up behind us, I think. There is a very likely chance someone gets sacked at this map, where I will just send someone into the wolves. I think we just hang here a sec. I forgot to turn the anime back on. Oh no. Oh no. It's okay, it's alright. Mom, can you come pick me up? I'm scared. Abel, I trust you to enemy phase this guy, right? Right? So you can't use the Devil Axe. I will trade it to, like, Board or something. Alex shall give it to Barst. So this is a little sketch. Just a wee bit. I'm sure Abel will be fine. He doesn't get O-code and he doesn't get doubled. Oh, yeah, there's a way you can pull this guy turn 1, right? So that he's not standing right here. It's kind of an awkward place for him. You need to back off to go get staffed. Which leaves a little bit of a power vacuum. Yeesh. Oh, we gotta turn the enemy back on. Barst, check a hand axe. Dang. Oh, I guess Nabarro can reach Barst, which is kind of sketch. Like, we're just gonna sit here for a sec. How does Lena compare to Riss? She has sea stabs, he doesn't. And that's the end of the unit review. Actually, I'm kind of afraid he's gonna die with the Devil Axe. And I kind of need the Devil Axe for fighting the boss, I think. This does not look alright. This looks kind of bad, actually. Oh, I should have put Abel a tile further forwards to help, like, stall this guy an extra turn. Daros, can you go try to help out down here, maybe? Potentially? Hopefully? Probably? You as well? Riss, you can act as a little meat shield, maybe? Holy! Okay, Pogma, I need to do some good damage to this guy. Neat. That's good damage, I would say. Okay, fighter's going for him. That's better. Good dodge. That's fine. I don't mind that. Oh, Lord, they coming. They're really coming. Okay, so now you're gonna go like this. Lena, heal this guy. Gordon, back off just a little bit. Keen, go here with your PRF steel sword. Oh, Daros is in range. He doesn't get doubled. So he should be fine. Yeah, yeah, Dog is probably getting sacked. Someone's getting sacked. Somebody's definitely getting sacked. Ogma can't really afford to see her on the front lines. I guess I could, like, throw Cord in there. So we do like this. Actually, we're gonna check something. I think this works. Is Navarre last in the enemy order? Okay, that doesn't work because the other guys moved first. Marth, I need the vulnerary. It doesn't help that we only have the one vulnerary right now. Who's most accurate? You are... okay, this is gonna be a little dicey. Sack Marth and use your knowledge gleaned for a better run. Now that's the strat. Actually, we'll chuck a hand axe first. Nice. That's one less enemy we have to deal with. Lol. Yeah, Bars is so awesome. I do believe there is a very likely chance we're losing a unit here pretty soon. But... I could use a Devil Axe to enemy phase this guy. Nah. Recruit Navarre and get a nasty Killing Edge out of the way. I guess I could just recruit Navarre right now and just deal with the fact that he's probably going to die. Like, that is an option. Actually, he can just run out. Yeah, he can just run. And now everyone can only face one enemy this turn. Does Board die to the Thief? No, he doesn't. Okay. Does Navarre have any use in Hard 5? He can live a hit with the boss if he has an Iron Sword equipped. Which is something. ... Okay. So this is kind of alright. Not really. Not really. I'm making stuff up to make me feel better. Is Shido okay versus the fighters? Yes. Yes, she lives a hit. She needs to not crit a fighter. She'll be fine. I trust her. Did Doga fall off already? Oh yeah, Doga almost gets one rounded by these guys. So much damage. So here's the deal, Chief. My wall is cracking very much. Oh, this Thief's gonna be a nightmare to hit. I think we back up some with the squad. Hey, we were getting a little... Is anyone wondering why Doga's not on the front lines? Just dies. Yeah, Doga is not it, Chief. Doga gets the Shell Smash next chapter. Yeah, you can put him in like Mercenary or Hunter, and then suddenly he becomes like stupidly fast. The run's not over yet. Marth isn't dead yet. Nabarl, how do you do against this guy? You don't. Okay. I might, like, Nabarl Killing Edge here, go for something, and then trade chain it to Ogma with, like, a Hand Axe or a Gordon chip. So, like, go for crit there. Gordon goes, like, here, trait chains, and then Ogma goes for Killing Edge there as well. I think that's a strat. Oh, sick dodge. So now give me Killing Edge. Do some Archer Chip. Nice. Okay, I'd really like a crit right about now. That's alright, that's okay. I actually didn't want you to crit. That's a sick dodge. Hold on. I kind of don't want Julian to die. Oh, good luck on Chapter 7. Wait, Kane Steel Sword? Let's go. I might need Kane up here, actually. Actually, no, Abel can help out up there. I think this is a certified Kane Steel Sword moment. My guy is doing awesome. This is it. This is Kane's time. Mars, how do you do against this guy? Oh, Marth actually kills here. Okay, hold on. Marth kills. 10 speed. You don't die to this guy. Okay. Marth is going crazy again? Hold on. Do you get O-code by this guy? You actually don't. So I could do like this to wall Gordon so he doesn't die. Hold on, he's goated. Yeah, I think Julian just walls right here. I'm not looking at that wrong, right? He does just live a hit. What's up? Whoa! I'm not your enemy. Look, I'm a good guy. See? I'm wearing blue. Yeah, you can come with us. Oh boy, he's about to show off that he's willing to join our cause. Cool, that saves you. Martha's so chill about recruiting these complete strangers into the army, yeah. He's just like, yeah, you seem kind of alright, you can join. Okay, everyone, like, get out. Make sure global ranges are on. And now you can go, like, right here. To wall these guys some. Okay, we're making it. Like, we're getting there. We're gonna make it, guys. Maybe the GameFAQs posts were real about Jagans being bad. Oh, watch this. Doga utility. Oh, did you see that sick Che train? Or Che. Did you see that heal staff ended up with someone's inventory? Alrighty. Get Julian. Yeah, I think Abel faces a 1% crit, but... eh. Oh, he actually doesn't. Why isn't FE3 trading the trading standard? I kind of wish it was. I love FE3 trading. No, Abel's washed. Okay, we do need to kill this guy somehow. And fight these guys somehow. We're not out of the woods yet. The woods are right here. I think we have... Gordon... I think I go for Iron Bow, Chip. I don't think we get risky with the Steel Bow. I mean, Julian did all right there. The 17 HP and 4 defense is gonna not be great pretty soon, but I mean, he tanked a hit from the fighter, so that's kind of cool. I think the difficult part for Julian is like actually getting him kills because he has 9 attack. You gotta like forge him up a really good Iron Sword. Okay, we're chip this guy a little bit. Alrighty, let's go. Feed a kill to Daros. Hey, that's my guy. Okay, you get out of the way for Kane. The good unit. Okay, get you out of the way for a sec. Horde, how do you do against this guy? You take a hit and that's all that matters. Cool. Neato. We get preps next map, so we're able to like buy another healing staff next map. But yeah, this is why I didn't go like heal crazy with the heal staff last map to speed up the process, because I wanted like my whole heal staff for this. Oh. Let's go. Ow. That's okay. He actually lives another hit. That's so awesome. Okay. I kind of wanted to throw a hand axe at this guy. Actually, can Hunter reach? He can. Hey, yo, Castor being epic? Do you guys have the same attack? You do. 13. I could trade an Iron Lance. You would do like 4 twice. You're fine. I think it'd be cool to see Castor get used. I am surprised he is still alive. More speed? Let's go. Can get you out of the way. Also, hi! Faces 1% crit. That scares me. I think we heal staff Kane. 13. Goes on to 7. 7 twice. You live. I'm going to trade you to Iron Lance for the rank, and because I'm scared of the Thief doing 1 billion damage. I do want to try to give board... I do want to try to do like Armor Knight board in this run, because it sounds really silly. I actually don't want to set this guy up for a kill. Will Kane be able to double stuff in the future, or am I fantasizing? He won't get doubled. That's a cool upside. Ooh, nice hit. Okay, this is why we did the trait chain. Honestly, Kane's kind of incredible right now. More Lance rank. And a Thief kill. Yo, D-Lances, he can throw javelins now! We'll be getting a look at my hands joke with Nabarro. I'll probably forget that I made the joke already at some point and make it again. I will be using the Devil Axe at some points. I don't want to use it like where it's not necessary, just because I kind of want my units to stay alive. Which, there we go. The fighter will be a Thief kill. I just don't think training Julian's worth it. I think he just starts so far behind in like strength and defense. And swords aren't really a weapon type that I'd want to be stuck with. Okay, we're going to use a little bit of fort healing. Units being alive is overrated, but they let Marth stay alive. Okay, now I want to fight this guy. Who can I fight this guy with? He has 10 speed. Why does he have 10 speed? How much attack do you have? 14. You do 3x2 to Doga. Let's go. Doga utility. And I'll send, like, you up there as well. Yeah, swords sadly kind of fall off. because of the weapon triangle is really mean to swordies in this game. It's kind of sad, but the weapon triangle is just really mean to sword units because there's so many lance enemies after this map. There's a couple like axe enemies left to fight, but it's a lot of lance guys. There's so many enemy cavaliers. This is very clearly a game that should not have had a weapon triangle. Like, they only added it because it's been around in other games, but they really should not have added a weapon triangle in this game. Neat. Her stats don't matter because she clicks the staff button. And the staff healing formula in this game is kind of garbage based on your magic, so it doesn't matter. I want to say it's something like... it's like the staff amount plus half your magic, so you need like every 2 points of magic makes it go up. You're not going to have Lena Blast Garnoff with Starlight. I'm going to break the news to you now. I am not getting Starlight, most likely. There's a very unlikely chance that I get Starlight. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the fact that weapon triangle's in this game. I kind of wish it wasn't. He can die. No, he actually can't. He mathematically cannot die here. Time for Doga to get a little bit of training. I know if you go far enough forward, you start pulling these guys, right? I think it'd be fun to try to do like a funny Garneff kill, but that's just going to be so difficult in Hard 5. Like, getting the Starlight's going to be difficult. Like, getting the Starlight's going to be tricky, and like, getting Starlight means that I don't have Infinite Use Gradivis anymore. Or infinite use, like, forge something. Oh, wait. Oh, he can cross that tile. Shoot. Here. 10 speed. Yeah, you don't get doubled or anything. Yeah, or infinite ballista. You don't double this guy. I'm not going for that. Okay, we're gonna do some more fort healing. Just gonna sit on this fort all night. Not going for the 92% hit. Nope. I am not. I will simply let Kane have him. Keep getting that Lance rank. Hey, we'll be Riders Baning in no time. Okay, we're just going to sit here and wait for a full HP refill. Dude, these 3 maps have been exhausting. I am, like, really tired after just these 3 maps. Also, I appreciate that Julian and Lena are not considered Marth's army. They're just considered other right now. Like, they're just some guy and some girl. There are still some difficult maps we have to get through, but these are definitely like some of the roughest ones, and especially with no Jagan. Saving Hardened Squad, I think, is going to be really tricky. All right, everyone's going to gather up. Get topped off. And then we'll be ready to take on 2 more enemies. Just 2 guys. Would you say saving hard in Squan is hard? I think it's hard 5. Does the game get easier when Warp becomes available? I think once you get access to like forging and you're not fighting like 37 HP fighters anymore, it gets a little bit easier. Especially once you get a Rider's Bane and you can start using a Forged Rider's Bane to like delete certain enemies, it starts getting a lot easier. Still difficult, don't get me wrong, like these guys still hit really hard. Especially when the enemy starts getting forged weapons. That's when it gets silly. Yeah, the next map is the Mathis map. Certified Mathis moment. Alright, we're gonna go forward just a little bit. Honestly, I am very much surprised someone is not dead yet. Like, someone should be dead right now. Imagine making a map where the most notable thing is Mathis. I think, doesn't Merrick join on that map? Isn't Merrick also on that map? But like, instead it's just, this is the Mathis map. Just wait until Doga gets to shed his coat. Woo! Yeah, a bunch of people died last time I played Chapter 4. This is true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Alright, so now we're going to back off again now that we baited them. Everyone back off. Chapter 4, like, you get out of the woods, you think, and you're like, oh god, you know, I'm done with the maps that have the overkill, really difficult bosses, so at least, like, the hard part's over, right? And then you get, like, completely checked by the calves and fighters from the top right. Or you feed Merrick to the arena. I'm scared to put Merrick in the arena. What if he dies? Hey guys, you know what I see? You know what I see? Daros. Indeed, they are quite mooncalves. Oh my goodness, he got a crit. Wow. Look at him go. Lance rank, please. Oh, I need to get a javelin on you. Yeah, very board level. Very strength. Hunters are stronger than archers, but they have weaker defenses. Keep them out of close range combat. Shouldn't we also be keeping the archers out of close range combat too? I feel like the archers also don't belong in the close range combat. Why is board speed growth 10%? Because it's really funny. Your Honor, it's hilarious. Yep, this was the second game in the series to do where people's items go to the combo when they die. So yes, at least we do have the Silver Lance still. We do get to keep the Silver Lance. Do you guys have hand axes? No, you don't. Critical design flaw. Yeah, only after the map is done. You have to wait until the map is finished to get it. We gotta bank my save point. Go visit this house. Units with high skill deal more frequent critical hits. Units with high speed have an easier chance of avoiding the enemy attack. I mean, technically yes, realistically no. Because the avoid formula in this game is very silly. They looked at the avoid formula that was used for most of the games up until this point, and then decided like, it's too much, and then nerfed the avoid formula, which I guess it kind of needs to be nerfed. Kind of, maybe, not really, maybe, possibly. Hey Marth, try just being faster, lol. Here, we're gonna put our sword cane right here. 11 speed. You don't get doubled. Alright, we're gonna bait him out. Any more houses? I want to go visit this house. Marth, go talk to the house. Oh, the skill formula also got hit? Because I know the avoid formula got changed to where it's only like speed plus half your luck. Oh, another thing is terrain isn't as useful anymore. Like this fort only gives 15 avoid. And then like mountains give 20, forests only give 10. Houses give 5. Take care around mercenaries. They're quite skillful. If you're unlucky, they may drop you at a stroke. I like to imagine you die to a mercenary because he magically just makes you have a stroke and you die. Mercenary technique. Stroke. Hey Ogma, can you do that to the enemy? Can you just give them a stroke and they die? This is why Berserker's the best class. Exactly! Woo! Kane, baby! Yo, more speed and defense! Hold on, this unit's good. This will be my first time using Kane in, like, ages. Ogma becomes a bloodbender. Kane's becoming our Jagan. Yo, caster strength. We're not gonna play our face into this guy. That'd be a little no. Oh, let's go this way. No way, he lives 2 hits. Kane is ballin' in this run. Hold up. Okay. What are my other units' levels and stuff looking like right now? Because who all do I want to train up some? Kane's the highest level right now. Yeah, Kane became Jagan. I guess Kane's our Jagan now. And he's doing a pretty dang good job at it. I'm going to give someone else a turn in the spotlight for a sec. So let's see. Who do I want to put on the 4? I might have Cord wall this guy. Cord, do you get one shot, actually? Do you live around with this guy? You do! I'm kind of scared to player phase into him. So we're just gonna not. Oh, my screen's turning orange. It must be getting late into the night, or later into the night. I have the screen blue light thing that turns on at a certain point. And not only is it nice as like a filter to like keep my eyes from straining as much, but it's also just a really good reminder of what time it is. Because everything will turn orange and I'll go, oh yeah, it must be like 9:30 right now. So it's also just really good at helping me keep track of what time it is. It helps me have awareness. Okay, I'm actually going to save these 3 uses of heal staff because I might need these for fighting the boss. It's less of a late night, like a late at night dimmer, and more just like it's like a blue light filter for the monitors. It does it with my phone as well. All right, Gordon, do some chip. Yeah, awareness. That would be like a really cool name for like the dodge stat. I think awareness would be such a cool name for like the dodge stat now. I know awareness is already used as like the Japanese name for Nihil. But I don't care. I like the name. I like the name awareness a lot for like a for like the crit reduction stat. Ooh, sick dodge. Because, oh, you could even spin it. You can even spin it as like, oh, well, Nihil's used for like that in the Japanese version. But the awareness skill in FE4 granted immunity to criticals. So you could spin it as like, yeah, it's the awareness stat. Like that gives you immunity to, it like lowers your chance of getting hit by crits, obviously. Yeah, prevented effective damage too, but like you could... How is the old man dead? He got crit. He got crit and exploded. So now here's the deal, Chief. This guy, right? $14 speed. So anyone with less than 11 speed gets doubled by this guy. That's luck. Cool. So like, and I think, are we breaking his hand axe too? I don't think you need to. There is kind of a way you can get around it. It's stupid risky for your fighter bros, but it can work. Yeah, it's basically just fishing for killing edge crits. Like, we're just going to leave Ogma in range and just kind of, like, go for crits. And then if I need to, we will go for a Devil Axe. How much speed does you have? You do not have enough to knock it doubled. Except mine died in Chapter 2. Actually, just spend one of my heal staff uses on that. Magic! The only stat that matters on this guy. God, look how fast the menuing is. Just how quickly you can just like choop, 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 snap through everything. Yeah, he's gotten magic on both levels. I'm not gonna purposefully get my units killed off unless it's like a means to keep the run alive. But I don't really plan on like just purposefully killing people off or anything to get the generics. Yep, we just kind of go for crits here. And if he gets crit, we cry. Who else? Does anyone else? Nope. Just kind of has to be Ogma. Well, I don't think he has any supports yet. Who's gonna be the most accurate with this thing? Board will, actually. So Board, get ready to throw yourself on this guy if need be. Kane's also ready. Okay. Does Sheeta just die to this guy? 22 attack? I think so, yeah. No, wait, she might live a hit. Yeah, if we're going to talk about, like, quote-unquote Navarre archetypes, like, I think it's crazy that I see so many people point out that Ira is, like, a Navarre archetype. But I think Jamka is more of a Navarre than Ira is. No crit. All right, you can't reach the fort. They're both Navarri. Nabarls. Let's actually check. Does Sheeta die in one hit? Not quite. So she can do something once if we need her to. Thiefy Boy. Julian has 21 bulk. Yeah, Julian dies. So we're just gonna wait and heal up. And then fish for another crit. Okay, let's fish for another critical. 2, 4, 5, 6. I'm just gonna preemptively go ahead and get you healed up so you can try to like shove yourself on him. Ira and Jemka are 2 halves to the Nabarl, which means Jemka Ira is the canon pairing, and Ulster is the real Navarre of FE4. You know I'm right. Oh, sick dodge. Okay. The pure Navarre. Okay, we get to wait another turn. Fish for another crit. Well, B goes all the way back up to full. Sick dodge. Come on, man. I really need you to crit this guy. The moment we get our crit is whenever we're just going to throw everything in the wall and see if he dies. Hey, Ogma, can you please do the thing where you like do a front flip? I'm like wasting killing edge uses like this. No, Ulster inherits the non-Nabarl parts of them. No! No, he got hit! It's a 25% chance! Bro. It's not rocket science, it's a killing edge. I kind of like really need you to... I need you to lock in for me. Okay, buddy, every turn you don't crit is another turn I have to roll the 1% crit on you. Bro! It's... Are you actually kidding me? My guy. Like, do the thing. Ogma fell off. He's gonna get crit. I'm so scared. He's gonna get crit. If Ogma gets crit here, it's kind of over. Here, trade the steel sword off of you. That way, like, Nabarl can throw himself on the boss with a steel sword. Sick dodge. Ooh! Ooh, 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 ooh! We got it! Okay, we just throw everything on him. We just cast ourselves on him, right? We just throw everything we got at him. That brings him down to 11. That brings him down to 7. Oh, board with Devil Axe could kill. Do we roll Board's life on the 75? All right, Board. Here is your chance to show off what you can do. I trust. Yeah! Let's go! That's my guy. That's him. That's my guy. That's my board. He's such a real one. Get me out of this hell. One day it'll be you who backfires. One day, but you know what? That's not today. Today we win. Today we live. I think that's everything I need. I might buy like one more steel axe. Okay. Wow. We actually beat Chapter 3 without Jagan. No deaths. Can we get Devil Axe wins and losses? Oh, that could be funny. I kind of like the Devil Axe losses, mostly. I'll think about it. Whew. Sire, would you look at this? The rogues left 15,000 gold pieces here. Who are you? Who is... I like that if you don't play the prologue, you have no clue who this guy is. He just shows up. Hammer C rank? Yep, Hammer C rank. Aurelius at last. Hey Marth, maybe we should actually like do preparations before we like go fight people. I think there was someone here who was curious about how the reclassing works. So here's how reclassing works. You click on a unit and say, I want you to be this. And that's it. That's how reclassing works. Marth, I heard from some men that you're using devil powers to win. This does lead to some really funny scenarios where you have a unit like Navarre, or what about Ogma? 13 speed. So you take a unit like Ogma, who has really good speed, but if you put him in something like Pirate, he loses 4 of that speed. Or even better, you take a unit like Doga, and you put him in like Mercenary or even Hunter, and he gets a whole bunch of speed because of it. So you just kind of like flip-flop people around into different classes and it makes them like more lopsided. And it's so epic. I am a huge fan of putting... where's his face? I'm a huge fan of putting Doga into like Hunter for a sec. Yeah, the weapon level is the real downside. Because you just go to E rank. If you're promoted, you can... like start in some classes with D, but usually it's E rank. I think Sheeta's just best staying in Pegasus Knight because you keep Wing Spear. I think Pegasus Sheeta is just her best class because forging the Wing Spear is so broken. Are the class growths really that different between Archer and Peg? Yep, she can only use Wing Spear and Pegasus Knight, because she can only become a Paladin once she promotes. Oh yeah, promotion! Okay, so if you are a single type promoted weapon class, you get C rank. If you have 2 weapon types, you get D in the primary and E in the secondary. Actually, I'm actually kind of curious. What are like the class growth differences between female Archer and Pegasus Knight? Archer, F11 class, Peg. It looks like Archer has the same. Draco Knight can. Draco Knight can use lances, but Pegasus Knight promotes into Draco Knight in this game. Because Falcon Knight's like a weird class in this game do you have to do like an online shop thing to get? I think I do, but I'm not going to use the Wi-Fi shop. Like, I'm not going to use the online shop. I'm just going to do the run as is. Because you can get access to some really busted tools early on with the online shop. So I'd rather just play with the tools that I have here. I know that's how you get like Elysian Whips, Braves, that's how you get stuff like that. But I'm just going to ball without the quote-unquote DLC, basically. It's not quite DLC, but it's like free DLC. The series returns, yep. We have one death so far, and it's this old man. I don't think FE11 has tonics in the shop. I know FE12 has tonics. Mathis. Oh, it's getting late, and this map is going to take me a little bit, so I know you just joined, but I'm probably going to be done with the stream for the day. Thanks for everyone who decided to drop in. It's so awesome to see so many people here for the start of this. I have been so hyped up for this stream. Happy to see all of you. Don't forget all the liking, subscribing, all the cool stuffs. Always appreciate that. And I hope to see all of you next week where we do more chapters with no Jagan. And I'll see all of you